Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well, and yes, I am back. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm back full time. I'm gonna be honest, every time I make a plan, something comes up, something happens, and I don't actually proceed with it, and I just don't want to give those promises anymore. I did take a break, a desired break, a very needed break, and I'm still honestly on that break. I don't know when exactly I'm going to be back full time. However, I do these yearly readings every single year, and I could not just miss this. I had to come back and do them for you guys. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I stopped doing personal readings. However, I am offering currently a 2022 Lenormand reading, and that is the only reading that I'm currently offering. Okay, I am not offering any kind of short readings, any kind of tarot readings, any kind of astrological readings at the moment. 2022 Lenormand Grand Tableau is the only reading that I'm offering, and the reason why is because I love Grand Tableau. It does consist of 36 cards. It does cover absolutely every area of your life, and you're also able to pick characters in your spread, pick signifiers for people in your life. For example, I don't know, your partner, your parent, somebody else that you're interested in. There's a whole picture of your life that can be seen in Grand Tableau. So for all the details, just go to my website if you would like a 2022 Lenormand reading. But we are going to move on to our 2022 tarot reading for each zodiac sign. Hi Capricorn, I hope you're doing well, and this is going to be your 2022 tarot reading. Now, before we jump into it, I would say that you are actually going to be one of those lucky signs when it comes to eclipses happening on Taurus and Scorpio axis. These are both kind of friendly signs to you, and the energies that eclipses are going to be bringing. And those are usually the most pivotal, the most fated times of the year where our life can really change. For you guys, I think that is going to be more of a positive change, or maybe changes that are going to be occurring will be happening more with ease. I think that there is a lot to look forward to in 2022 for you, and considering that Jupiter is moving into Pisces, that makes a sextile to you, makes a nice aspect to you, things are going to be happening with more ease. Okay, for Capricorn, whether you're Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Capricorn, or Rising in Capricorn, yes, all three are going to benefit. So let's see what happens in the first 6 months of the year for you. So what happens with Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect to happen in the first 6 months of 2022? I grabbed 2 cards, but I'm glad I did because they're nice. So you've got 6 of Pentacles at the bottom. So you may receive help, or you may have to help someone. But at the same time, you see, 6 of Pentacles is an interesting card. 6 of Pentacles is kind of like receiving rewards for the efforts that you've done in the past, and receiving it possibly from people that you least expected these rewards from. Maybe you didn't even maybe you thought that the situation between you two wasn't as fair. Maybe you felt that you were taken advantage of. Maybe there was this energy of, how come this is happening? That's a surprise. But with 6 of Pentacles, something could be finally paying off here, and it's pleasant. It's something that makes you happy, because we do have some nice cards here. And it's also something that maybe you might be doing for someone. You may engage with someone that may ask for your help, and you will be helping someone out. But we do have Queen of Wands, we do have Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Hermit. I would say this: Queen of Wands can be you, actually, or it could be someone in your social circle. Regardless, I would like to interpret this as a female figure coming into your life, very passionate, very exciting, and very ambitious. And it could be that friend, right, that helps you, that guides you. Maybe it could be someone that maybe you may help. But a lot of times I've seen Queen of Wands kind of being your assistant in a way, being someone that's helping you. And she is there to really help you with some kind of maybe documents. There is some sort of a signature required or a document required, some kind of paperwork, right, that leads you to a very happy state of mind, either happy physical state, I don't know, but there is something here that Queen of Wands is going to do that leads to a very happy outcome. But it's not necessarily just you that it depends on, right? It also depends on this person, this fire sign. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. And actually, sometimes with general readings, it doesn't even have to be a female. It can just be a person that is very different almost in a way, you know, they kind of stand out to you and you want to listen to them, you want to follow them, you want their guidance, you want their help, because you know they've got a lot to offer. It's not just a simple person here. If it comes down to a romantic situation, well, here it's nice, actually. It is about you and someone else, and again, you see them in such bright colors, you know, you see them as someone that almost like painting your life in all these different bright colors. It's a very it's a person that takes up the full stage. Let's just put it that way, for sure. You're going to have a very nice time with them. You're going to have a very private time in some way, but it's going to be making you happy. It's going to be full of peace and full of just enjoying the energies, enjoying each other, you know, enjoying whatever you can get out of this particular relationship. So watch out for an interesting person coming into your life in the beginning of, I don't want to say in the beginning, in the next 6 months, okay? Enjoy interactions with this person, whether this is on the professional level or on a romantic level. You know, there is definitely someone there interested and wanting to create some sort of balance for you, with you. Maybe a business partner, maybe it is a legal assistant, right, a lawyer, but there is there may be a connection to some sort of important communication that you will engage in with this person, or documentation with this person, okay? Some kind of documents here may pop up. I mean, it is a general reading after all, you know, I can't be too specific, but I'm just giving you examples, you know. The Hermit is also a spiritual time. The Hermit is a time to reflect on things, and it's also a time to go kind of inward and really understand what your life purpose currently is, what you should be doing, maybe creating a future plan, right? The Hermit is very beneficial, especially for busy people, because sometimes we do need to go within, sometimes we do need to kind of isolate. But it could be also that you're going to enjoy your happiness and peace, in quietness. It's like you're not going to share what is going on with you, yet you're going to be going through some good things here. You know what I mean? It's like people in your circle may not even know exactly what you're going through, because you're going to want to be in that happy but quiet mindset. There is a saying, and I'm not sure how exactly it sounds in English, like, you know, in a more proper way, but it's something along the lines of happiness likes quiet, happiness likes peace, meaning that when a person is genuinely happy, they're not gonna go around bragging about it, they're not going to be showing it in people's faces, they're just going to be enjoying it in quiet, you know, because that's the gold, like that's the most precious thing to a person. They don't need to share it, they don't need to prove to someone else, right, that they are happy. So that's kind of what it's about here. And I think that if you have a reason to be happy in the next 6 months, isn't that great? I think it's great. Now, what is going to happen, or what should Capricorn expect to happen in the next in the last 6 months of 2022? No. Almost dropped half of my cards on the ground. guys, very significant last 6 months of the year. And well, I did mention probably that, you know, the changes that you may be experiencing with the new North Node, South Node axis, right, in Taurus and Scorpio, those would be more subtle for you, beneficial, positive, maybe more subtle, not crazily life-changing or anything like that. But seeing 4 major arcanas in a row, I think that you may actually experience something very significant in the last 6 months of the year. We do when Jupiter moves into Aries, a sign that makes kind of more of a challenging aspect to you, to your sun, to your moon, or to your ascendant, you know, you will be required to act, but Jupiter is a kind planet. You'll still be able to achieve the result. But here it's interesting. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Moon, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun, 4 major arcana, signifying an important choice, a fated choice, something that will be very hard to make, okay? But this choice leads to the light at the end of the tunnel. It leads to almost like a shift in fate in some way, shift in karma, but in the positive direction. Making this choice will affect your karmic debt, okay? It will affect your karma overall. If you make the wrong choice, right, that maybe it wouldn't be the Sun, it would probably be like, I don't know what card it would be, but it is about having to understand that a lot of your future events, future relationships, just overall your future, will depend on the choice you make in the last 6 months. It can go either direction, because Wheel of Fortune is one of the most trickiest cards in tarot, right? Because it can go either way. You either get fortunate or you don't, you know. And I would also say that there could be a choice between people. Possibly there could be a choice between career paths. There could also be just generally like a choice, you know, a life choice. Maybe it is about moving somewhere far away. Maybe it is about dropping your old lifestyle, right? Starting over. Everybody is in their own, you know, life situation. It's hard for me to tell you what exactly it could be. But another thing I want to mention, if you don't have a choice, let's say, to make why do I keep saying in the next? Maybe it'll happen in the next 6 months, I don't know. But if you don't have a choice to make, that's interesting too, because there may be someone that comes around, and it is a pretty spiritual connection. It is a very important connection. It's the type of connection that you will never forget. Even if you only maybe spend 2 months with a person, you will never forget the type of relationship that this person brings into your life. And what's interesting is that you may not be quite seeing it that way, because the moon is here, or the moon will play out in a way where once you actually either get to know this person, or once you are with this person, it may allow you to discover new information about this relationship, new information about this person that may catch you off guard, you know, that may make you feel confused about the future between you and this person. However, if you trust your intuition, and if you trust that, you know, a lot of things in our life are out of our control, we can make a choice. We can move forward, right? We can have our free will, but some of the things will always be out of our control. And it's almost like this is meant to be, but I need to make a decision whether or not I actually want this significant connection, right? Or maybe I don't want anything at all. And I think this choice could be within one situation, to be or not to be with someone that you have a very deep connection with. Or maybe, like I said, it could be a choice between, let's say, 2 jobs, right? And stuff like that. I do want to assure you, though, that yes, it's going to be a conflicting choice. It's going to be a conflicting situation, right? And the moon is also here, where you really need to decide what's important. where you really need to make necessary changes, where you may have to defend yourself or go into the battle, even if you don't want to, you know. It will require your action. There will be a fire lit under your, you know what. So yeah, like it's funny, right? There will be a fire lit with the Knight of Wands. You know, you will have to charge forward, whether or not you feel conflicted about it. And I think that you will actually win in this, because it does end with the sun. Sorry, not my dog, neighbor's dog. The sun will definitely show you the light at the end of the tunnel. You're definitely going to experience an amazing outcome this year, something that will bring you will bring you lots of joy, something that will open your eyes to a lot of things. But guys, you see 10 of Cups and the Sun. Overall, I would say it is going to be a happy year, but not without its maze of life, you know, where yes, you may be required to act, you may be required to make mistakes for you to understand something, you may be required to make choices, right? And sometimes we don't want to fight, we don't want to make choices, we don't want to do anything at all, you know. But for you here, yes, you will be required to act, but you will make the right decision, okay? I would still obviously recommend really being careful with whatever choices come your way, whether or not the reading says that it's a positive outcome, because you could still kind of mislead yourself, you know, if you're too confident. You will have to get into the battle to feel it out, to understand what's required from you, what you need to do, you know, instead of just blindly choosing. You will have to be in the middle of the stage, you know. So what advice would you give Capricorn for the year 2022? Ace of Wands. Follow your passion, follow what truly matters to you, follow new things as well. You know, do not linger too long with the past situations, with past actions, with people from the past, because the past has obviously a very direct meaning. It is our past. It's something that has been gone. Do not dwell on it too much. Choose new. Choose something fresh, something exciting, something that brings you joy. Ace of Wands is about getting creative, getting passionate about something, creating new hobbies for yourself, knowing that life has more to it, you know, than just work, relationships, whatever, Netflix, you know what I mean? Just life has a lot to it, and enjoy it, explore it. I think you will really like the outcome. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a personal 2022 Lenormand reading, it is on my website until February 1st. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video whenever that happens. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.